Yo, what's up? It's your boy Patrick, aka Patty freaking Clips, here again. Gonna do some practice on tournament 27 for Halo Ninja Warrior, starting soon. So if you want to do a run yourself, make sure you get signed up. Message Smokey Massacre to compete, as you can see right here. So we're just gonna do a little bit of practice, give you guys a little bit of insight into where I'm at in terms of my readiness and also kind of my techniques and stuff like that, and maybe answer some questions if you have them. So I'm gonna do a few runs here, see how it goes, and then I can talk about each obstacle and kind of what I do and where I'm at. For stage one, I haven't practiced that much, but feeling pretty good. So we're gonna give it some runs here, and then we'll talk here in a bit.
Beat him to a pulp.
Not bad. So first attempt got it clear. That's kind of what I would do in a real tournament in terms of all the obstacles. So we can start going slower here and breaking down some of it. Pretty good on time. I would assume I didn't time it, but normally I try to keep my runs pretty fast and smooth. So yeah, we can break it down. First obstacle, pretty simple. Just make sure you're taking your time if you need to. Good advice for the grapple is just try to look at where you're gonna shoot before you jump. So if you notice me, like I'm normally already aimed towards the target, so I can't miss really. So that would be my advice for obstacle one. It helps if you grab it. I'll try to slow down for the video.
Grapple shot obtained.
Obstacle 2, I mean it's straightforward. Just don't hit your head. You can't fail this. Turrets, I mean you can jump on top of the turrets. It is a bit harder. I mean I recommend just grabbing them, holding jump, let go of your interact button, and you're almost guaranteed to get a jump off the turret. And that's probably the best way to do it. Jump hang, I mean it's straightforward. For me, I want to cross, like I want my whole body across this line before I jump. Make it a lot. You can go inside where you jump on these, or outside. Outside is a bit slower. I'll go outside since it's on my clear. I went inside. As you can see, we just move a bit slower. And then we're cleared. So for the crooked wall here, me personally, this reminds me a lot of the old warped wall that was on tournament 26. So me personally, I'm just sprinting up it. I actually don't jump. Like I don't jump to the thing because normally you get like a good lift off this. So what I'm doing is I'm just literally sprinting at it, trying to get lift off the wall. So just running up it, Go high enough, pull out, and make it. That time I didn't run up enough, but pretty close to what I do. But yeah, I personally I never jump on there. But maybe somebody has another technique they like more. I'll go ahead and do the other technique for the turrets. You can jump on top of them. I recommend actually going to the left if you're going to jump on top of them. There's a little more room, I think. It is smaller. Like, it's a tight landing either way. But then you can just momentum on the outside without stopping, which is nice. I went way too slow. But yeah, I like just momenting them. Those bop, 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 bop. And there you go. I'm not too familiar with that because I typically don't use that technique. But if you have trouble with the turrets, I do recommend it. If you want to just save yourself the trouble and actually have a chance to clear the obstacle, it's not the worst. It is risky, but it's not the worst. Man, that's not going too well for me right now. Alright, I want to focus up and get one more clear here. I'll give a little tips on the flying shoot.
Grapple shot acquired.
Alright, nice. So for the warped wall, actually, I've noticed for some reason, like, I'm not... You do need to jump, you know, like, at this line. But if I'm sprinting, I never make it. So if you saw my clear, and I'll show you now, like, I just like walking up to it. You get to that point, you know, where you can't walk anymore, and then jump. And I make it pretty consistently like that, so... I'd just be careful if you're sprinting into it. You might fail it a few times, and it might cost you your run, you know? Alright, so everyone's nemesis. A lot of people struggle with this last tournament, and I know it's a bit hard to kind of just like be like, oh, this is what I do. Because it does rely a lot on timing and feel for the obstacle. Me personally, I've noticed whether you sprint or don't sprint, it's the same result. I just sprint into it personally, then cut my sprint out mid-jump. Normally just helps me make it. My idea, what I visualize, is I want to jump. I want to anticipate when one foot lands. I know that's not how it works in the game, but it sort of feels that way, right? Like when you land 2 feet on in Halo, like you can tell, you can feel like you've landed on it. You want to jump just before that. So it's not right away. It's a split second, and then you jump, and then you just need to anticipate whether you need to crouch, you know, safe jump, those types of things. Once you get launched. So I jumped a little late there. Part of it, you know, having push to talk, but that's sort of where I'm at with the flying shoot. I'm pretty good on it, to be honest. You guys saw I did get one clear, but just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a breakdown of where I'm at. If anybody has any techniques or anything like that they want to share, you know, feel free. Like, let's help each other out and try to have the most success we can here on T27. So my goal is to outdo T26 and return to form, you know, and I'm gonna get some more practice in and do my best to reach that goal. So good luck to everyone. If anyone ever wants to practice or has any questions, you know, feel free to comment, feel free to reach out to me on Discord, on Xbox, on Infinite, like wherever you can. So good luck. Everyone have a blessed day.